Hello everybody, and welcome to Mass Effect 2. I am John MugiwaraJM, and let us begin. The Metal Gear Marathon is over. I have been playing the last 3 Metal Gear games in the lineup since January, and as of last weekend, I have finished them off. So I figured the next series to marathon through that doesn't have a upcoming release is Mass Effect 2. I really dug the first one, despite its quality of life issues with the PS3 port especially. Man, I really dug the story. I dug the character interactions, the lore, everything. Now it's time to take on 2. So why don't we begin? And I hope this is how you import your old profile. Yes. Oh yeah, import character. Hey, Straight Portcullis, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Do I sound louder than normal, guys? Like, is it like better than before? I hope so, because I have my blue Yeti closer to me now. Let me know if it's too close or too far away. And Troy, welcome to the stream as well. How you guys doing today? Everything is By the way, also, this is my last full week of streaming before I go on a little vacay. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do next week. I'm thinking about either doing all the games I normally do except for Tales of Zestiria, or I'm thinking about all 3 days that I'm going to be home before next Wednesday, I start and finish Shadow of the Colossus. Let me know what you guys think. Because Christine's also going to be here when I come back, and she'll probably want to stream Tales of Zestiria after E3 is over. And also let me know if you guys want to see me do live reactions to the E3 streams. I'm thinking about it, but let me know. Alright, combat difficulty. Normal, auto level up. Squad only? Because I want to customize how I do. Yeah, Zestiria won the poll. Service history. Name. So, a quick review for everybody that may have missed out on Mass Effect 1. If you're familiar with Mass Effect 1, here is the baseline of Aaron's history. Aaron Shepard. Rank, level 35. Military specialization, Vanguard. Psychological profile, Paragon. Rex was terminated by Ashley Williams during the mission on Vermeer, and therefore I sent her to die. Ashley Williams was killed on Vermeer. The Council was lost during the attack on the Citadel. Electronic Arts presents... This is before they just flat out started calling themselves EA. A BioWare production. Why yes, I do sound closer to you. I imagine I do anyway.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for. Saving the Citadel, but leaving the Council to die. Humanity's place in the galaxy is stronger than ever. And still, it's not enough.
Humans may control the Council, but Shepard remains our best.
Oh shit, it's Martin Sheen.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth? We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's
Game sounds a little low.
If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Let me fix. Yeah, I had it lower because of Pokemon Coliseum, but we don't have that anymore. Humanity sees political control by galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to the evidence that the Reapers, enormous machines, eradicate all civilians, return. Quell the rumors, the council has set Commander Shepard and the normal D wipe out the last pockets. I didn't get to read all of that. Damn it. How's the game now? I turned it down on my television, but I turned it up for you guys. It was lowered because of Pokemon Coliseum. Pokemon Coliseum was very loud.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
Oh, good. The
My
Geth were
money's on
blamed.
slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel.
I was worried that was our girl. No, it's not.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Like, I heard that they
Cruiser is
changed
changing course.
Femship's
Now on
face,
intercept
but
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers.
Presley!
well, we lost Presley. We lost her.
Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
There's my wife.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Oh, we don't get to see her
The Alliance
face.
get here in time. The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard. Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Game looks like it runs better too, but then again, it was built for both systems back then. The ME1 port was a mess. Oh, shit, gameplay.
Mayday! 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 That's me, Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Oh, I have to get closer to him. Damn it, dude, get the hell out.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me out. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Yeah, and even still. Then a deafening silence as she crashes to whatever planet. Jesus, that's how we open?
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Well, I guess we finished. I was gonna say we finished Mass Effect 2, so let's come back from Mass Effect 3 and play as somebody else. I think this is a lot of people's favorite in the trilogy, and I think I'll see why in a minute. Like, I heard 3 was pretty mixed. 1 was like kind of like the jumping off point, of course, even though it wasn't all that super great. But yeah, I heard 2 is the best one. Oh yeah, there she is. I'm keeping my class. Vanguards are outfitted with L5M implants, enabling them to perform vital charges. Yeah, let's keep it as is. And they kept her mostly intact. That's great. I mean, they had to repair her heart and most of her bones, but...
Something's wrong. She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
Hey, it's Dr. Steve Bloom.
Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
I really like how close I am to Miranda. But I gotta remember, I'm true to Liara, and plus I don't think Miranda's gay anyway.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
Again?
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and you don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
I'll take it from this dead doctor.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
combat feels much better.
Nice work, Shepard. Don't waste time. I can't keep the mix distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Ready.
Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll immediately. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Status failure. First casualty.
Ooh, shit.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know.
Yeah, right, Dr. Wilson? I feel you on that one. This is where I came from.
What the hell? Have a nice trip. Stun him.
Oh, this isn't the Geth, the,
Thought you were still a work in progress.
I just woke up. Probably know more than
I thought the
do.
Geth were attacking it. No, it's just hijacked
I'm
mechs.
Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill
Hey,
you
Coco,
in.
welcome to the
We gotta
stream.
get you to the shuttle first.
Yes, combat is much better.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff. Falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Oh, good. Wife made it.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting. At us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
That's everything.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if you...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
And we've got autosave, and it doesn't freeze my damn game.
Ready to engage.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mech.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Careful.
Wilson, find us another room.
Ooh, there's a headshot trophy.
Straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
And they give you like the progress on which trophy you're gonna get. That's really cool.
Oh god. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control! Oh god.
They've been out of control, dude.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some meta-gel.
There's probably a quick save too, but I'm gonna rely on
Hopefully there's
autosave.
enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the meta-gel from the first aid station on the wall. Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the...
Yeah, I'd like to do that, but get the hell away from them.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
And you live from that, how?
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
You're the one who wants to leave her behind.
The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
We've been spotted.
Gotta hurt!
Kind of liked not having to rely on ammo, but I also really hated how long overheating cooldown took.
I've got him!
You can regain health by recovering. That's a huge improvement. Damn it. What is this, like a mix and match game? Yeah, it is. Oh, so you played all the Mass Effect games, Steak? Does that include Andromeda? And if it does, what's your opinion on that shit?
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, the subject has suffered.
This is where we came from. Probably through those doors, actually. No?
Come on, through here.
I mean, the
We're almost
animation
at the-
was bad.
Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive, see what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Yeah, lots.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Let's hope for no long-ass loading screen, too. That was a pain in the original as well.
Before you meet with the elusive
Man,
man,
her
we
beautiful
need to ask
face
a
is
few
all scarred.
questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as ever.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could.
Well, she killed
Ashley
Rex,
for
and I
life for the
didn't
rest
like
of the
that.
team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
Shepard, think back to the Citadel, after the Council died on the Destiny Ascension and you killed Saren. What happened next?
With the Council dead, humanity stepped into power. We formed a new council. I recommended Captain Anderson to lead it.
Yes, Captain Anderson is now Counselor Anderson. Though from what I hear, he preferred life in the military.
Still, good to know that the human council member isn't going to put politics ahead of defense.
Your memory seems solid. There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
I mean, they kind of were judging me and my choices a little bit.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
I do like the progress tracker on trophies.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Oh, the other room. Blood Dragon armor? From Dragon Age? Oh, hello. Hello. Nah, the dark black with the red stripe is still cool. No, that I like. Yeah, baby. Love it. It gets better. It draws too much attention to the boobs, I think. Now that is befitting a captain.
Commander Shepard.
Martin
Elusive
Sheen.
Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Ageth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
$1,000 experience just for talking to Martin Sheen. Hey, at least the pause menu is the same. Well, let's make a save real quick. And yeah, it doesn't freeze my game when I do it.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
I wanted more than a resume.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
Neither do I.
The man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
You know what? I was really attracted to her, but she's kind of a bitch, so whatever. Ooh, I got import bonuses. Oh look, an actual interesting loading screen as opposed to just staring at a relay station. That's definitely an improvement, for sure.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command.
I didn't even see Jacob. What the hell?
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
He was leaning on the railing. I didn't see him. I thought he was beyond that door, and that's when I was going to go talk to him. Some of the lighting on this is a little off. You know, it's PS3.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
I mean, if you were being under attack, would you take your food, would you? I wouldn't. Actually, that's not true. I might try to.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
Oh, you can press R3 and find out where you're supposed to be going. I like a permanent mini-map, though.
Rerouting power.
See me.
Rerouting power. Critical systems and rapid and allied system failing. System failing.
Enemy down!
Taking heavy fire. Have engaged.
Should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Oh, and
We're compromised.
Melee attacks are not on circle.
Backup systems engaged.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this.
Tali!
Wait. Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tali. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and, nervous around...
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of it.
Where's the wall safe at? Oh, there you are.
Hostiles!
I was playing a game, dick. Now I can't get in.
Use overload on him.
There we go.
Have a nice trip.
There we go. Perfect.
Get over here.
What are you guys shooting at? I don't see shit.
I've got him.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Understood.
they did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point. Going to cover! Heading to cover!
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
I'm trying.
Going to cover!
Taking cover.
We'll take cover.
Yeah, I figured that out eventually. It was just annoying to hear them say the same shit every 3 seconds.
Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Firing.
Overload will take out their shield.
Then do it.
Here we go.
Taking fire. Wait, you check. Going up.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
I'll take it.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Oh, they did find us. We just killed them.
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. but I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
So like
Sounds
ice
like
wasps.
miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Plus, I hate this
If I
bitch.
find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
I mean, she's a hottie with a body, but like, she's got an ugly ass personality, and that's what matters.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their
I'll try to remember to
complete,
talk
they
to him, but
disappear as
I
quickly as they
legit did
arrive,
not see Jacob
back
at all.
beyond the
I'm not even
unmapped
joking
Omega-4
around.
relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression.
I'll probably watch the VOD and think, oh god, you're an idiot, you didn't see him, but...
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic
Also,
mutations
dude,
or
is it really a good idea to be smoking
pay
in
slavers and work
space?
groups
You have little
exorbitant
oxygen as it
sums to
is.
obtain these specimens, and then they leave.
Why waste it?
They've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader.
How about my crew back?
I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Wife.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Let him live. He's smoking. He's going to do the opposite of that.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
And where's Stake's husband?
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Well, we got Joker.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
I saw you get
Lucky.
spaced.
A lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
The Normandy 2. I'm kidding, but that's probably what they called it. Is it possible to get your entire crew back? Because I don't know about Caden because I don't give a shit about him, but like Tali, Garrus, and certainly Wife, I want back. Liara, I mean.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Ashley? Well, she's dead, but if she wasn't, I'd be like, yeah, fuck her. Wish I still had Rex, though. That's Ashley's fault. Oh, well then I guess I'll leave Caden behind. I like never talk to that guy. Oh, it's only 9:15, so we could probably get a lot of progress done tonight. Although I think this game's longer than the original one is, so... But that's okay. I'm not in a rush to get this done, as I was during having the original be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This is my new, I guess, take it slow slot. Like, that's what Metal Gear was. I wanted to experience that as much as I possibly could. But that's all done. I don't even believe it myself. Especially since that series is pretty much dead now that Kojima left and then Konami screwed the pooch with that fucking Survive shit. Yeah, she looks better in that outfit than the other casual outfit. I don't know why we brought her along, but she did save my life.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
Let's call it the Normandy.
I've
No,
been
that sounds
looking over
stupid
the
out loud.
dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
This is my ship, but no.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy's system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI, Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities.
Like
During
Cortana, but
combat,
you're just a
I
talking
operate
ball.
the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
I didn't play Halo past like the first couple missions, but did they actually make like Cortana like a human, like in like later games? Because that just sounds like dumb. I know they turned Cortana into like their Siri, Microsoft's, which I think is cool. But that'd be like if Nintendo had like when it went into computer making and like their search engine was like run by Flutter or GAD. Actually, that would be pretty cool.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander.
I think she's one of the female romance options.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
No!
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests, advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
If I don't get Liara back, she's an option.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Now I'm going to do what I didn't do in the first one. Actually explore the damn Normandy. And find everybody. I'll talk to Joker last because he's got to run the ship. Alright, this is awfully long for running the exact same place.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
You'll also be happy to know we got rid of the Mako, because everyone hated that thing. Did I get the DLCs for this game? No, I did not. I got this from a trilogy sale.
What's this
like
area of the
several
ship?
summers ago.
Main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion.
Oh, flash sale. I think I got this for like $7. Or no, I think I got it for 20. The entire trilogy.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I didn't even know you guys were here.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels.
You have a Scotsman.
I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA.
I didn't even know you were here.
Complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech.
No, he's not.
In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Oh man, I really hope he uses lots of Scottish insults, because they are the kings of insults.
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA couplings we mentioned, we're doing fine.
I bet you could find them in the Omega markets if you wanted to help us out.
Anything else?
I'm good.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed.
I swear, if he calls somebody a numpty, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Ah, you wee ballbag! Oh man, don't make me bring up the Scottish insult generator from the Red Dead playthrough on Super Bonus Round. I was crying my goddamn eyes out when I was doing that. Oh my god. I think we'd let the episode go on longer because I was just crying laughing. Oh man, that was a great time. And I'm reminiscing on Red Dead now because 2's coming, and I've been watching another playthrough of Red Dead, and I'm like, I miss it. If I have some time, maybe I'll play through the original Red Dead myself. Because Rich took over like in the first couple episodes, but I want to get good at it so that we can trade off and shit. Yeah, Numpty and Plamph are my favorites.
Access to life support is restricted.
Override. Men's bathroom.
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
I know, I'm just making sure it's clean. Oh. No stalls? Just urinals? And where does the poop go? Do we just eject it into space? Or do we dump it like when we drop off somewhere, like in a trailer? Probably into space. It's less wasteful that way.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Is this confirmed, or are you messing with me? Because I would actually like to know the answer.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert
You
Gardner.
look a lot like Presley.
How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical.
There's a Discord server for
sure
the
they're
convention
all
I'm going to
clean
next
and
weekend.
running.
I was listening, don't worry.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
Hey, I wash my hands before each...
Hands, most of the time.
That was the joke I was
This ain't
making.
no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? HVAC, plumbing,
I already listened
non-mission
to that, I guess.
critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Anything else?
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Is to get nice beds in space.
It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Access to life support is restricted.
Oh, is Miranda down here? See that bitch once. If she's in the bathroom, I'll catch her on the John.
Port observation deck is closed until needed.
Miranda's cabin. Found it. She gets her own room. She gets her own office.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
I'm really tempted.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic
My
abilities
curiosity
are
is
also
stronger
very
than my
advanced.
dislike, so...
For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks.
Shut up.
They're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding
Too bad they
operations
couldn't
Cerberus
program you to be
undertakes.
nicer.
And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
That's an awfully big bed, too. Although, who am I to complain? I'm 6'4". I need a big bed, too. Hey, Dr. Chakwas, they saved her, too?
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing were my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
To help you.
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Okay, that was everything.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
No one out here I can talk to. I talked to the chef already. Let's talk to Jacob, and then we'll also talk to Joker, and we'll get the hell out of here. Start another mission. Chakwa's #1 space mom. Yeah, I would assume so. Good on the elusive man, making sure that we got the appropriate doctor for the ship, too. Of all people, you'd want to get her.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Jacob first.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the Combat Information Center. Here, the crew receives sensor data and coordinates gunnery and damage.
Where is he?
Trimming compensators, decimal 1-2.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Oh, he's in the weapons locker. There you are.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Talk to him a little more.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
How we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
Careful you don't accidentally romance them. We get wife back. I'm going to treat her like the goddess she is.
Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan.
That's why I didn't talk to the other crew in Mass Effect 1. I wanted to make damn sure that I had Liara on lock.
Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Okay, good. You do have the chance to dump them, unlike the first game where I think you were just locked.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7.
Can't even masturbate while I fucking drive anymore. You know that he does. He just doesn't tell anybody that. But really, does anybody? Alright, I've had enough fluff. Let's get a mission going.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
My quarters? Alright, now where is my private quarters? Damn, that's a lot of people you can get in your team. Well, let's go back to the Citadel and meet with Captain Anderson. I can just hear the Kingdom Hearts world map theme here. Where is the Citadel? Oh, it's a mass relay? That's what I thought. I just wanted to be sure. Ah, this is the galaxy I remember. So are any of those recruit missions for getting the old crew back? If so, which ones are which? I do have the DLC? If it was free, then I grabbed it. Maybe it was in the bundle I bought. Yeah, it probably was. If you bought the trilogy, I think it came with the DLC. Because I did not buy these games separately. I bought them in the pack. I guess I only have 2. So you only get certain ones, or can you choose? I want Liara back. I want Tali back. I want Garrus. I couldn't give shits about Caden.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift. Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Cut the crap. Password accepted.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
Has Cerberus filled you in on the mission?
Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't come to see me sooner. My fault for being hard to find, I guess.
What's with the password and the sneaking around? Are you in trouble or something?
I'm the best thief in the business, not the most famous. Need to watch my step to keep it that way. I also needed to make sure all this was legit. And I have no doubts now. You're the real Commander Shepard.
What makes you so sure?
There's a certain aura about you. Like you've seen things no one else has. Even without knowing what you looked like, I knew it was you.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
I assume this deal is something I should know about.
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware.
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular
Browser history.
belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now those memories are all that's left of him.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
electronic amp you might be wearing.
What? Why?
Can I help you, ma'am?
It's been a couple years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
Yeah, she seems nice.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol. A few minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
You'd think a Geth would stand out.
Assumptions are dangerous. Be alert, be safe.
Thanks for your time.
Next.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
When I retweet stuff that's hashtag, do I get notifications? I think so. Depends.
Sorry, I was listed as missing in action a couple years ago.
Alexa, I am not talking to
Mind
you.
checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
You'll have to make him scream a little. He's not gonna tell you everything just because you ask. Yes? I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're...
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs.
Actually,
Then
sometimes
the
when I
customs
talk
and
about
immigration to
medieval
regain
without
access to the
hashtags, the
citadel
Resurrect
itself,
Fortescue
and probably
page
a
likes to
stop by the
sends me likes or retweets all the
Pretending
time,
you're dead.
which I don't mind.
Tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy woman. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The council does everything.
Which actually
by
reminds
the
me,
book.
would you
They
guys
got
be
thousands
interested in me doing
years to write it.
streams
Sometimes things need to be done
of the
without a committee vote.
E3 conferences this year? I'm not gonna be able to do all of them because I'm gonna be away for the weekend ones, but Sony and Nintendo, I'm surely willing to do. Let me know. Let me know. I'm strongly considering it, but I'll only do it if you guys are here.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
You guys will hear me scream like a goddamn girl, schoolgirl when when Smash and Medieval are revealed.
About 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The council probably wants to talk to the one who got
Especially
them.
if I see Medieval. If I see Medieval, I will squeal.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint.
Sony's conference is Monday at 9 p.m.
I will. Having access to the
Nintendo's is at 12 noon.
Would be useful.
Yeah.
I forget what
The council
Ubisoft's
can do
is.
anything. Best thing
Microsoft's,
about
I don't give a shit about
working
Microsoft,
any
but they're on
equipment,
Sunday.
information,
I'm gonna be away
you
anyway.
need, you get.
I'll still be at Anime Next when
Anyway,
theirs is going
something
on.
else you need? Or can I get back to work?
How'd you end up working on the Citadel?
Bethesda's, I think,
started with
is
the Alliance way
next
back when.
Saturday.
The traveling was killing me. It's a shitty life if you're trying
If there are
to
any
visit
other ones, I
friends
either don't know
and
about them or
kids
don't
every
care about
6
them.
months. I joined CSEC so I could stay in one place.
I might just do Sony and Nintendo for you guys because I don't necessarily care about the other ones all that much.
You like life here on the Citadel?
Life here is good. A hell of a lot different than life back on Earth. I miss the food mostly. You just can't get sockeye salmon here on the station.
You ever get back there?
Earth, every couple of years, less and less all the time. But when I finish my stint with CSEC, there's a nice little
Yeah, I
place
am
in the
too. I
foothills
have a
I'm gonna
360,
retire
but that's only because I got it
Not
for free.
that I'm retiring anytime soon.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up, of course. They fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
I need to talk to the Council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Head through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Also, if I stream those, Christine will be here.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more
Like, she'll be
or less
physically in person.
multicultural, but the
She's
other
visiting
four
me
are
after anime
dominated
next.
by Asari, Turians, or
I'm bringing her
Solarians.
home with me, and then she's
In
going home
Zakira,
a
we've
couple
got
days
major
after.
enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba. We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't a Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the council's rulebook.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
The CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
I should be going.
As for EA, like, either they announce like the best thing that EA could do is announce that they lose the Star Wars license, or that, you know, they make another Mass Effect and not make it like Andromeda or something like that. I don't know. I generally do not care about EA.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish. No, they're not. You ever been up there?
Space hamster. No, I don't want to buy a space hamster. You can buy a toy model of the Ascension and the Normandy.
They think every Krogan is dangerous. Damn Turians. We should kill them all.
Oh yeah, I forgot Square's having one too. I'm gonna be coming home when that one happens though, so that's not gonna be possible for me to stream that one. Yeah, Square's having theirs on Monday at noon.
Shepard, welcome back to the ranks of the living. I wasn't sure you got my message.
It's been a long time, Captain.
It's Counselor now. I had to give up my commission when I joined the Council. I'm glad you came.
Still says Captain.
Oh, I was hoping the rest of the Council would be here for this meeting too. Unfortunately, they rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better choice for this.
Nobody said this was gonna be easy. But I know you. You get things done.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I doubt Udina would echo.
I care most about Kingdom Hearts,
I need to work
Medieval,
on my people skills.
Spyro Reignited, a possible reveal of Borderlands 3, Smash, Metroid Prime 4, and hoping for a new Animal Crossing maybe?
The ambassador knows how to play politics. Just tell him what you need and let him figure out how to push it through.
Unfortunately, that usually involves pissing off the rest of the Council. They veto my suggestions and nothing changes.
Hey, just like our politics.
I just don't have the knack for compromising my principles. A bad trait for a counselor.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of talk since you came back. Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. but they refuse to see you. You let the previous council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interest before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
The Collectors are abducting our colonists in the Terminus systems, and I think they're working for the Reapers.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent
Well, if they don't start believing me soon, they'll end up like the last one.
The Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow it. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
It's not like you to give up, Anderson.
I haven't given up, but I have to be realistic. Even as a counselor, there's only so much I can do. It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your Spectre status. I won't win any popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity.
Captain Anderson's neck is acting weird.
Discounting our opinion.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Not quite the same level of ceremony. And more symbolic than useful, but it still has weight in some quarters. The rest is up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard, what are you doing here?
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course, but I didn't expect to see you back on the Citadel. I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor, like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
Udina's just doing his job.
True enough. He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Well, what's next on the agenda? Save real quick. Nice that they have fast travel now, so you're not wandering around the damn Citadel anymore. Okay, the Solarian scientist.
I wonder what a Presidium fish would taste like. I'm telling you, there are no fish up there.
So do you want to get one of the fish, or maybe a model ship?
How is a model ship supposed to remind me of the Citadel?
Go into Omega. That where 3 of my recruitments are. That would be nice. Well, let's head to Omega then. We can knock out 3 recruitments.
No messages for you, Commander.
We're too low on fuel to leave the system under thruster power.
Wait, what? Alright, we're filled up then. Built in the mined out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to a haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Let's go there and get our asses kicked, I guess. We can get Kasumi? Nice.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course.
What did you
Mocklin.
call him?
Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
I don't think he even hit him. I know what he said, Steak. I'm making a joke.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
So I'm recruiting this guy to beat up this alien.
I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
I didn't know Solar Tiger went into an electronics business.
Go on in. I'm expecting you.
Well, you're pleasant.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Hey, I found a bottle of brandy. Ooh, blueberry Hawaiian punch. One drink is fine. Private room. This is not. No, it's not the way we came in. Yes, you can order different kinds of drinks at different bars.
Don't send Batarians. No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then you'll
Is this a strip club? I actually don't even know.
And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arya's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes.
This guy
on her
sounds
back.
way more like John Goodman than Rex
Not a
did.
dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she could use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Oh, okay, I think I got everything here.
I should be going.
Ooh, what is this thing?
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gaborn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gaborn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gaborn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
This looks like what would happen if Frieza and Imperfect Cell had a child.
There seemed to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
And I guess Freddy Krueger was in the mix too.
Talk too much. Gaborn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gaborn's tricks. We leave.
Alright guys, I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. And I'm back from the... and I'm back. This guy looks not too well.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this? I mean, it's not like they're hidden. They're right here in their own filth. What a shithole.
I like the seedier towns. They're prettier. They value their light. They don't have god-awful neon everywhere, like Helium or the Citadel. Just the light of people living, moving from place to place. Just enough to know people live there.
The Shepherd Memorial on Akuz is expected to open next year, once the area is declared safe for visitors. Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
Yeah, I figured that. I'm just trying to find... Titillating alien machine. I am not into that. I'm trying to find Arya is the problem. I ain't even close. I mean, normally I'd make fun of him, but he's he might be right. Reapers and all that. Okay, so he is in the... He's in the Dirty Club.
Come on, let me in.
Sorry, sir, but your ID is a cardboard piece of paper that says I'm 21, so drinking is yes, and we can't accept that. It's not valid ID. You mean to fucking tell me they were at the bar table this whole time? No, they're on the balcony.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job. Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face. I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions. You run Omega?
Did I encounter any Batarians in the first game? I had no clue. Probably not.
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be the rule.
I like it. Easy to remember. If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you? I'm trying to track down Archangel. You and half of Omega. You want him dead too? Why is everyone after him? He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him. I'm putting a team together. He's on my list. Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now. What kind of trouble? The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up. What can you tell me about Archangel? Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me. What can you tell me about Archangel? Not as much as I'd like. If you make your own laws,
I already,
he's reckless
did
and
all this.
idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me. Which merc groups are after Archangel? Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel. Do you hate Archangel? I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other. I appreciate the help. See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him. I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him? The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you. What can you tell me about him? Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course. So you must know what's what on Omega. Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time. Tell me how you got set up here. That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, Mind your own damn business. They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up. I appreciate the help. See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him. One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am. Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you. Maybe I'll come back later. Maybe I'll be here. I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
This is it, but it's no game, kid.
I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Where's that going? Hey, how long was it gone? Because I want to accommodate for the amount of time I was going to. Was it 5 minutes, 10 minutes? I'll go till about I'll go another 10 minutes. Transport depot. Alright, let's play it safe and I'll stop at 11:10. Not the way out. Or is it? It's the way out.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
I love that this thing is a bouncer.
If she were expecting you, you'd be inside.
You've let 10 people in while I've been standing here.
Unburied. They were the other. Aria Talon, she's Omega's #1 citizen. But what do we really know about her? With your help, we can make damn sure that the people who should rule Omega do so. Act now, or Omega's...
Oh, you think here would be a good place to stop? Well, alright then. Alright, everybody, that's going to do it for me tonight. So, Mass Effect 2, we have begun. So, thank you guys so much for joining me once again. Run down to the schedule before we finish off. Tuesday, tomorrow night, is Tales of Zestiria. Wednesday is Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Thursday is Tales of Zestiria again. Friday is God of War 3. Next Monday, I don't know if I'm doing Mass Effect 2 or not. I'm going to be going away for almost a week. So I'm thinking about maybe giving all of my stream games a break, and then like maybe doing a run of Shadow of the Colossus for PS4 on Monday, Sunday if necessary, Monday and Tuesday, because that game is like 6 hours long, and that way I'll just get that. I'll start a game and finish a game, and then the week after, if I stream at all, it's going to be the E3 conferences and maybe Tales of Zestiria. So I might not come back to Mass Effect for another couple weeks, so I'll think about it. I might play Mass Effect. What I'm also thinking about doing is doing Mass Effect, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and God of War 3 before I head off. I'm still thinking about it. Well, let me know what you guys think I should do. Should I do a one and done run of Shadow of the Colossus next week before I head out? Or should I do everything but Tales of Zestiria? Because I'm going to do Tales of Zestiria probably after E3 when my girlfriend's here. But yeah, let me know in the Discord server or in the chat here. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest.